City leaders are moving quickly to enact a new comprehensive smoking ban. City council members learn about the influence of rap music and culture. Ground is broken on a new $18 million center. The next phase begins at Liberty Green. And council members are working with MSD to reduce flooding. All this and more next on Metro Edition. Hi everyone, welcome to this Metro Edition. I'm Matt Schuster. Despite a recent court ruling striking down Louisville's comprehensive smoking ban enacted in July, the mayor, along with leaders of the Metro Council, are committed to working to ensure that a comprehensive smoking ban continues in Louisville.
The ban has made Louisville a healthier community, a safer place for our people, and in my judgment, especially safer for our children. We've come too far as a progressive, forward-thinking community to let a legal technicality stand in our way. The calls that I've been receiving already today have been numerous, saying we've got to move and we've got to move as quickly as possible.
The mayor called a special meeting of the Metro Council for a first and second reading of the new smoking ordinance. Council leadership hopes to pass the smoking ban at their meeting on January 10th. If approved, the mayor plans to enact the new law quickly.
If they pass it by 6 o'clock that night, I would sign it by 6:05. If they pass it by 7 o'clock at night, I'll sign it at 7:05, and it will be implemented immediately thereafter.
A nationally known expert recently came to town to help the community understand all aspects of rap music and its major cultural influence on young people. Through a thorough understanding of the culture and knowing what to look out for, organizers hope to reduce some aspects of youth violence and gang-related activity.
Rap music and hip-hop are a part of popular culture these days. It's not only a type of music, but a way of dressing, acting, and talking that some people find hard to understand.
A lot of times, as parents, we don't know what our children are listening to.
What exactly are the messages in the music, and how do they influence our young people?
The answer is A. A trade pound and 4 pounds of gun.
These issues were recently addressed during a series of workshops sponsored by local council members.
It's very important to be proactive instead of reactive.
We try to impart our adult perspective on kids that aren't at our level yet. So you have to use something that they can understand.
Educators, police, and community members attended this 2-hour session held during a recent Minority Affairs Committee.
There is that gap between the police and a lot of the younger generation. So anything that we can learn how to reach that younger generation, try to create closer ties with them, that's a good thing.
It was the first of 3 presentations by the Jaxsun group, based out of Atlanta.
Drop your purple, your haze, whatever you use, and drop that in there, boom, and re-roll it.
First, participants were introduced to a thug personality.
And they walking around sagging, and you looking at somebody's underwear. But that's just their culture.
And later met a more business-like Shawn Jaxsun.
That is very effective at showing kids that the person in the suit, whether they're thugged out or hip-hopped out, is the same person. You just got to know when to turn it on and turn it off.
Understanding and communicating with youth is important if you work with them or just want to stay connected.
Breaking it down to them on a level that they will receive. If you're sending it and they're unwilling to receive, there's no communication.
And local council people hope that through understanding the influences of youth, community members will recognize the signs of this culture and help prevent violence in our community.
With this information, it keeps you alert. You might be able to focus in on something that you would have never thought about. So it's very important to know.
It's always a good idea to try to get new tools in your tool bag.
For a copy of the Minority Affairs Committee and presentation, call MetroTV at 574-1369.
A special moment on Campground Road signaled a new investment that will have a positive impact on the surrounding neighborhoods. Councilwoman Green joined Mayor Abramson as ground was broken on a new $18 million Salvation Army Center.
1, 2, 3, go!
Ground was broken for a new $18 million Salvation Army Community Center. With $15 million raised locally, the center is eligible for a $30 million matching grant from the Kroc Foundation.
It's one thing for the McDonald's founder and his wife to make this wonderful, generous $30 million commitment. It's another thing for those in this community who stepped up with Walt and Mr. Peterson and his team to go out and raise $15 million. Well, they've done it, folks, and it creates a wonderful, wonderful center that will be responsive for generations to come in this area of our community.
The Kroc Center is expected to open in 2010. It will have a gymnasium, aquatic center, classrooms, and facilities for community meetings.
I will be here from here on out to help make this center and to make Cane Run Road and this center of hope all that it can be and all that it should be for the children in this area of town as well as West Louisville.
The Kroc Foundation was created after the death of Joan Kroc in 2003. The widow of McDonald's restaurants founder Ray Kroc gave $1.5 billion to the Salvation Army to create centers for communities to provide education, recreation, and inspiration.
The next phase of the transformation of the Clarksdale Public Housing Complex into the $233 million Liberty Green mixed income development is underway. The second phase, the home ownership phase of the city's second Hope 6 project, was recently launched.
Liberty Green is the new $233 million mixed income development in East Downtown that was once home to the Clarksdale Public Housing Development. Liberty Green is Louisville's second Hope 6 project.
I drive by here each morning on the way to work, and it's been wonderful seeing the progress over the last several months. Just absolutely amazing transformation of this area of town.
Mayor Jerry Abramson announced that the city is launching the home ownership phase of Liberty Green, the city's second Hope 6 project that replaces public housing complexes with mixed income neighborhoods.
It's a new day in downtown Louisville, folks. You've heard me say that time and again when we've talked about condos and lofts, when we've talked about high-rises and fourplexes and renovation of old buildings. This product is so new and so exciting that it creates something that I think creates an opportunity for families to join with us, to begin shortly to see families at the bus stop, kids going to school, walking over to the waterfront park to use as their Olmsted Park, as so many areas.
Bill Weyland and Holly Wiedemann have been selected as the developers for the project called The Edge at Liberty Green.
Cities are about people, and it's about having a lot of people on a 24-hour basis moving around and having great jobs and having nice experiences with the other people that live in their neighborhoods.
The designs will include traditional walk-ups that are found in urban neighborhoods such as New York's Greenwich Village and Chicago's Lincoln Park. The buildings will have 3 floors. Buyers can purchase 1 floor of the building, 2 floors, or the entire home. Prices will range from $100,000 to $500,000.
When Metro Edition returns, sales of the Louisville tie help to improve Louisville's quality of life. Learn about steps being taken to reduce flooding, and MetroCall reaches a milestone.